Okay, my name is Mustika Prima. I will explain about historical tourists in the city of Palembang, Wara, which is the Sultan Mahmud Badarudin II Museum. Sultan Mahmud Badarudin II Museum stores stories about the history of Palembang. The museum collection includes Palembang war painting, traditional war equipment such as meteras or sword, kedukan bukit inscription, antique porcelain, traditional clothing, and songket clothing. This museum is precisely located in the Kuto Besak Fort area, right behind Montpera. The Sultan Mahmud Badarudin Museum consists of 2 floors, and on the first floor, near where to buy ticket, there is also a souvenir sales center for those who are visiting this place for the first time. There is a museum tourist guide that will tell you the history of each collection in the Sultan Mahmud Badarudin Museum. Here also explain the lineage of the King of Palembang, which is the longest in the form of a frame. From Majapahit to Sultan Mahmud Badarudin, there is also a coat of arms of the Sultanate on display. The symbol of the Sultans was made by a nobleman named Raden Nato Dirojo. The symbol of the Sultanate consists of sunlight, which symbolizes life, then the scales, which symbolize the law, and the foundation of the law is the holy book of the Quran. Then there is the Christ symbol, which represents self-defense, and there is a fan-shaped globe that symbolizes one nation. Only different tribes and nations. Then there is the symbol of the Christian moon, and in it is the leader Al Imran. In addition, there are also typical Palembang fabrics such as Sewut Tanjung, which is a cloth worn specifically for men called Gabang Tajuk Rumpa, whereas for women it is called belongso chrome fabric made of silk thread. Meanwhile, the history of the Sultan Mahmud Badarudin II Museum itself began with the Sultan Mahmud Badarudin II Museum building located in the tourist area of Kuto Besak, on the banks of the Musi River. The magnificent building measuring 32 meters long, 22 meters wide, and 17 meters high, with European style architecture, was built by the colonial government. At that time, the colonial resident who served as a resident was Van Sevenhoven. Sevenhoven served from 1823 and finished in 1825 as a Dutch residence house, which has now become a museum.